Hi, I'm Anita Young, Senior Vice President at Umpqua Arch and Bank and longtime AGC member, and most recently a new board member for the AGC Construction Education Foundation. I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about this great organization and all that we're doing. I, like many of you, have sat in on the numerous state board meetings listening to their updates, but can't actually say that I had a full understanding as to what they were doing. It wasn't until I sat down with the board members and the director that I was able to really get a good insight as to the current things that they're doing within the various programs, the successes, and overall the impact that they're making on our industry. It wasn't at that point that I realized that there's a good chance that the rest of the AGC members didn't have an understanding as well. So with that being said, rather than talk about it, we'd like to show you, and I hope in the next few minutes you'll have the opportunity to get a better insight and see the impact that we're doing on a daily basis and in our industry.
My name is Amanda Lenhart. I'm an office engineer for Hensel Phelps. I went to CSU Chico and I was an AGC Student Chapter board member. Through going to the conferences, I was able to network with all different people, subcontractors, general contractors, and really feel where I fit in and where I want to fit in. And at one of the conferences, I had an opportunity to meet the Hensel Phelps Executive Vice President, and it led me to a great opportunity to come and work for Hensel Phelps and really made me feel like I could fit in somewhere. I see myself participating in AGC all the way through my career path, going from being a CLC member up to a board member and really always being a participant.
The most beneficial part of being a part of AGC as well as attending their conferences would be the knowledge that I've gained. Personally for me, construction was never in my family. It's not something I grew into. It was just something I was personally curious about. Because of this, the AGC conferences that I attended were able to enlighten me on so many different levels about the industry, who's in the industry, what are the big companies in the industry, what they're doing, what are the great projects that are out there, and how I can contribute to them as a student.
Getting involved with student organizations, I think, is really important. I never thought of myself as a leader, and it wasn't until one of my friends asked me to join the AGC Student Chapter at school that I joined, and I started seeing all the benefits that I can get from participating in AGC Student Chapters. I got to basically do a whole bunch of different events with Skanska, doing volunteer events for them, going to different job site tours, and it was then that I got the opportunity to network with a lot of people within the company and see how the culture of the company was and how I was able to network with all those people, and that led me to wanting to work for Skanska ever since. And I'm proud to say that after graduation, I will be working as a project engineer for Skanska.
My name's Sa Harrell. I'm a project engineer with Tyker Construction, and I received the AGC Construction Education Foundation scholarships in 2012. The two AGC Construction Education Foundation scholarships really I can't even stress enough how they helped me to get through school. I mean, I used that money to not only help pay for school, but I helped support my family, my wife and my children while I was going to school. It was a great impact for me, and not just myself, but my whole family.
Receiving the AGC Education Foundation scholarship was super impactful for me as far as my career is concerned, but really it was more of the experience and the people that I got to know because of the scholarship, being able to go to the conferences and talk to AGC members, and for them to be able to put a face to the money that they had donated. I feel like that's been able to give a better connection between me and other AGC members.
My name is Moises Pena. I'm a field engineer at Herzog Contracting. Receiving the AGC Construction Education Foundation Scholarship actually helped me finish my college education, and also allowed me to realize that there's industry members that are supporting me.
I'm getting to know more on the electrical side of construction since I work at Dyna Electric. I've been working here for about 1.5 years, and I'm working in the estimating department, which to me I feel is very beneficial, especially because anywhere you'd have to know how to estimate something. What I like about working in construction is that you get to see the progress of a job being built. So not only do you get to see your hard work put into play and seeing the project built from beginning to end, you're also making a change in our environment.
The scholarship impacted my life. I was able to put gas in my car. I was recently working at Conco West. It helped me pay for my union due, and I bought a lot of tools. And what I like most about being a construction worker, coming in the Carpenters Union, that I like using my hands. I like framing. And then I was mostly introduced to drywall, so I knew drywall was the like under the umbrella of a carpenter. So that what made me want to join the Carpenters Union. I had 2 jobs coming in the trade, so I started. I actually was indentured last year, so I was able to work with 2 companies. So I did a lot of framing. I did a lot of wastewater treatment. So this is something that I like to do. It's my passion.
Our workforce pipeline will not refill itself. In the coming years, it's going to take a more aggressive, more focused, industry-wide effort to ensure that we have the qualified and skilled construction professionals that we need for the present and the future of our industry. The survival of our industry depends on it. Bottom line, if we don't recruit a massive number of qualified and skilled construction professionals to replace those who are retiring and to fill our needs by 2018, we simply won't have the person power or the expertise to complete our projects. How is your company planning to handle this crisis? Through our various programs and services, we're impacting students all over the state by assisting them in reaching their education and career path goals. And when they come out of the education portion of the workforce pipeline, they're going to work for companies like yours, and they're more prepared for having experienced our programs. So remember, when you donate to the Construction Education Foundation, you're not writing a check to the foundation board or staff. You're directly supporting so many bright, talented, and skilled emerging professionals.
Like me.
Like me?
Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
I am and will forever be an AGC member.